Hey everyone, welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. So, I'm actually having to re-record, like, almost this whole Urn of Sacred Ashes quest because my computer, like, totally ruined all the recordings. But I have had my laptop cleaned out and, like, Windows reinstalled, and it's running a lot faster now, so hopefully I shouldn't have any problems now. So anyway, I apologise if I am a bit, like, blur about repeating stuff, because I played this, like, through not long ago, and now I'm having to redo it. But anyway, so while I was just doing a quick recording test, I realised that there are some more things to talk about with our companions, so I'm just gonna do that, while we're here, before we start Urn of Sacred Ashes.
You are not quite as callow as I thought. That is unexpected.
Callow? You thought I was callow?
You sound surprised. You must have heard this before. You'll get over it. Eventually.
Why did I let you out of that cage again?
I have wondered that myself. It is one of the many things I find puzzling about your behavior.
Do I even want to know what the other things are?
No, let's leave this discussion polite. Speak then.
Okay, there's nothing there.
And I suggest we move on.
But I have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
Do you find Ferelden very strange?
To put it lightly, no one has a place here. Our farmers wish to be merchants. The merchants dream of being nobles, and the nobles become warriors. No one is content to be who they are.
Is there anything you like about Ferelden?
There is interesting food here. You have a thing. It doesn't have a word in the Kunari tongue. Little baked things like bread, but sweet and crumbly.
Cookies?
Yes, we have no such things in our lands. This should be remedied.
I'll keep that in mind.
Shall we move on?
Let's go.
As you wish.
And how's that 11 approval? Because I went through that when I was doing a recording test just to make sure everything was going okay. So I was pretty happy with that. Liliana.
Something I can help with? Yes? What's on your mind?
Why did you decide to come to Ferelden?
My mother was from Denerim, and I consider myself a Ferelden. Mother served an Orlesian noblewoman who lived here when Orlais ruled. When Orlais was defeated and the common folk began to resent the presence of any Orlesian, the lady returned to Orlais. She took my mother with her. I was born in Orlais and did not set foot in Ferelden till much later. Mother was always telling me stories of her homeland. I think she missed it.
What happened to your mother?
Mother died when I was very young. Lady Cecily let me stay with her. I had no one else. She was quite old then, and she had me study music and dance to entertain her. It is unfair that I have more memories of Cecily than my mother.
You were young. It's understandable.
Strangely, the only thing I really remember of Mother was her scent. She kept dried flowers in her closet amongst her clothes. Small white Ferelden wildflowers with a sweet fragrance. Mother called them Andrastis Grace. They were very rare in Orlais. But enough about that. Let us move on.
I think we may have found that flower already and given it to her.
Something I can help with? Yes? What's on your mind?
Do you miss anything about Orlais?
I miss Val Royeaux. Unlike other cities where the people are the lifeblood and the character, Val Royeaux was her own person, and her people little more than decorations. There was always music in Val Royeaux, streaming from the many windows, quiet refrains and triumphant choruses, and always, floating above that all, the chant, coming from the Grand Cathedral. It was magnificent.
I've never been to Orlais.
If you get the chance, you should see it, at least Val Royeaux. Of course there are good things and bad things about Orlais, like anywhere else. Sometimes I miss it dearly, and sometimes I'm glad I'm rid of it. And you will laugh at this, but I miss the fine things I had in Orlais.
What sorts of things?
Dresses, fine dresses and furs. And shoes, of course. One can't mingle with nobility with bad shoes, you see. Orlais is very fashionable, almost ridiculously so. But the shoes... Living with those ridiculous trends was worth it for the shoes.
What's so special about shoes?
Well, they're shoes. They're pretty. Some of them anyway. When I left Orlais, the fashion was shoes with delicate tapered heels and embellishments in the front. A ribbon, perhaps, or embroidery. In soft colors, of course. It was spring.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
I had my eye on a pair my shoemaker was working on. It was covered in pale blue silk with amber beads on the toe. The shoes made in Orlais were exquisite. Not at all like these clunky fur-lined leather boots you have in Ferelden. Ugh, just look at them.
At least they keep the cold out.
They're sturdy shoes, but sometimes a girl just wants to have pretty feet. Oh, I could talk about shoes all day, but we have things to do, don't we?
I like boots. Anyway, I don't think Zevran has much to say yet. I know we can begin flirting with Alistair.
Something on your mind?
See, has anyone ever told you how handsome you are? But I'm not gonna.
Of course.
Why did you keep your birthright a secret?
You never asked?
Did you not trust me? I thought we were friends.
We are friends. I didn't mean to... It wasn't supposed to... Oh, let me explain. The thing is, I'm used to not telling anyone who didn't already know. It was always a secret. Even Duncan was the only Grey Warden who knew. And then, after the battle, when I should have told you... I don't know, it seemed like it was too late by then. How do you just tell someone that?
How about, by the way, I'm the heir to the throne?
Yes, well, I suppose part of me kind of liked you not knowing.
Why? What happens when people find out?
They treat me differently. I become the bastard prince to them, instead of just Alistair. I know that must sound stupid to you, but I hate that it shaped my entire life. I never wanted it, and I certainly don't want to be king. The very idea of it terrifies me.
I just want to say, that's why I don't understand people who make Alistair king. He says several times how much he doesn't want to be king. So I've never made him king, because I just think it would make him miserable. Anyway. It doesn't sound stupid at all.
For all the good it does me, my blood seems certain to haunt me no matter what I do. I guess I should be thankful that Arl Eamon is far more likely to inherit the throne. If he's alright. I hope he's alright. For what it's worth, I'm sorry for not telling you sooner. I guess I was just hoping that you would like me for who I am. It was a dumb thing to do.
I do like you, and not because of your blood.
Oh, Oh. You see, I didn't know that. I guess it's kind of a relief that you know now. Let's go.
Wait. What did you think I meant? So... you've got to head over to Denerim, where we haven't been since the beginning of the game, but we weren't actually, like, in the streets of Denerim, so we sort of haven't been there before at all. So for this quest, I'm thinking I'll bring Sten, because I think it could be an opportunity to get to know him better. And I'll bring Zevran, because I feel like it will help our relationship with him.
Yes.
And I'll bring Liliana, because I like her.
Indeed.
Okay. So, we can do Alistair's quest to find his sister. I mean, we don't have Alistair with us, but we could do it now if I went and got Alistair. But I kind of want to save it for when we come back to Denerim after we've got the...
I recognize you. From Ostagar. Andraste's blood. You're a Grey Warden. Duncan's apprentice. You killed my friend. And good King Kalen. I demand satisfaction, sir.
Me, a Grey Warden? You must be mistaken.
Pardon me, sir. You must think I'm a fool. You really do look like... too much ale, yes. Too much. Excuse me.
Having high persuasion is so good for getting out of sticky situations.
Yes? What are you doing here?
I'm looking for Brother Genitivi.
Brother Genitivi? Why?
I would like to speak to him about his research.
His research? Ah, you mean his search for Andraste's ashes? He was on the trail of the Urn of Sacred Ashes, yes. Whether he found it, the Maker only knows. I haven't seen Brother Genitivi in weeks. He sent no word. It's so unlike him. I'm afraid something has happened. Genitivi's research into the urn may have led him into danger.
Why would searching for the urn lead him into danger?
Perhaps the urn has been lost for a reason. I pray for Genitivi's safety, but hope dwindles with each passing day. I tried to send help, but some knights came from Redcliffe looking for him not long ago. I sent them after Genitivi, and they too have disappeared.
Where did you send them?
Now don't ask me where they went. You'll go after them. And what if ill luck should befall you too? This search is a curse on all of us. Some things are not meant to be found. I know that now.
I need to obtain the ashes, or Al Aemon will die.
So be it. All he said before he left was that he would be staying at an inn near Lake Callenhard, investigating something in that area.
Good. I'll head for the inn immediately then.
Good luck. May you find the answers you seek.
My annoying neighbours are playing their annoying music again. So,
What are you doing? You're not supposed to go in there.
I apologise if you can hear it in the background. God, they do this nearly every single day. Okay, why not?
I'm sorry, but that room is not for guests. It's full of books and papers, and I'd rather they were not disturbed.
I won't mess them up.
I said no. Genitivi was a very private person.
You're hiding something. I want to know what it is.
No, don't touch that door!
Well, this made things go different to when I recorded before. Because I actually didn't try to look in that room. So I went to where he told me to, and it was an ambush. And then I came back here, and then he attacked me. But that's cool how things can go differently. So here we have the real Waylon. Genitivi's research. You can't do anything with that. Let me just have a look at what I just picked up. Well, it's a holy symbol, so I feel like it would go to Liliana.
Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much.
There you go. Cool stuff. So, what's the quest log say now? Head to Haven.